Another beauty day out, boys. Welcome back to the garage. I guess this would be a field trip, being outside. Alright. Let me see with a creek. Nice little spot, eh, boys? Nice and serene in the COVID era. Alright, I'm going to... I gotta get my mind off things, boys. Man. One thing I learned in life is you can't force yourself to like a motorcycle, just like you can't force a person to like you. And you know what? I like this motorcycle. Old and faithful, but anyway, that's all another Struggling Goof Garage episode. So today I think I'm going to start. I got to take the seats off. And the tank, I got to fix the light up here, so while the tank's off, I'll fix that. When I want to pull the carb, I might see how much room I got. Oh yeah, and I got to see about getting into that water pump, wherever that runs. I heard you have to go get the engine off, but I think it's right behind here. I could be wrong. Oh, sorry. I think it's right behind here. Okay, let me get some tools and we'll start removing the seats. Alright, boys, I don't know if you're in the shop, but there's two 10 mils you gotta pull out of here. They were Allen bolts, I believe, at one time. I had lost them when I had the bike all scattered apart, so I always put things back when they're done. I don't think I'm going to bore you with the whole process, but give you a little bit of an idea on what you got to do to get these things apart. Okay, I'll bring you back when I got the back half of the seat off. Okay. I don't know what we're getting in the shot here, but there's a little P-pad seat, clips in right here. Now there's two more 10 mils that you got to remove, and there's a little bracket that comes off, and then this seat just slides right out. I wish my life was easy as taking these freaking 10 mils out. I don't know, people just make things so complicated, and you know, I think I overthink. Yeah, I do. I think other people, I don't know, they're just too into this YouTube and Facebooks and what have you. Nobody wants to use their hands anymore. Okay, the plastic clip wants to stay with it. It's only because it's dirty and stuff. But we'll put the two right back to where they belong, so we don't lose them. There's going to be two more 10 mil acorn nuts for this plastic piece, and then I think that's a 12. Yeah, bring it and show ya. Since you didn't get the shot. Like I said, there's two acorn nuts you got to pull off next, and 12, and two more 12s, one on either side. And this guy, he was cobbled into there because I didn't have the right piece. I had lost it, and it's all dicked. So anyway, I think that's another 10 mil. I can't remember off the top of my head. It might not even be metric. Okay, I'll bring you back when I get the tank almost 100% removed, because there are some hoses underneath you are going to have to take off. Okay, let me bring it back. Guys, this is what I was talking about. Don't be a dumb goof either. Try to remember if you got fuel in the top half. The tank, it's not necessarily a tank on these. it only fills up to like here. The rest, the tank's in here underneath the seat actually. There's your fuel shut off and shit right there. Or there, sorry. But no, sometimes a little bit of gas. There's a little bit of gas left in there. But I don't know if you'll see. There's 2 lines you gotta pull off. Oh, one already came off, so that's a good thing. These are just vents. And then the smaller one. Okay, just wanted to show you that. Here's your pro tip. Don't leave gas in there so it spills all over you. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to mention these two. These are the plugs for the fuel and the temperature gauge. And here's your air box. Now it's the moment of truth to see if we had any nests in there. In typical struggling goof fashion, we have nothing ready, right? And doing this shit one-handed is terrible. Alright, now we're a little better, eh? It's the best screwdriver I've ever owned, boys. Snap on, all easy payments. I had a friend of mine when I first bought it. Oh, that thing's a piece of shit. It'll last like 10 minutes. Thing is like 20 years old now. Never had an issue with it. Left it outside in the rain for almost, probably a year. Give it a little wipey poo with some oil. And no problems. Did I get enough of it out? For fuck's sakes. I swear I wouldn't mind one of those battery operated impacts. Okay, I don't think you guys need. Oh, I almost got it here. I thought it was going to be like 9 hours longer. You know, it's struggling goof. If things can go wrong, they will, right? Well, no nest material yet. Let's see. Nope. That's good. That's really good. That makes me happy. Another thing that has to be pulled out. Oh. I thought I changed this last year. Maybe I didn't. I gotta change this then. Holy cow. Okay, next you gotta pull the air box off. I'll do that. And I'll bring you back when I'm done that. Alright, we got her down to the carbs. They don't look too bad, but they are a little... they're not too bad. I rode it a lot last winter, so it shouldn't be too bad to pull out of there. I hope not. These are a real pain in the ass. Because I don't think we can pull them through the top. I wish we could. That would be the easy way, right? Well, no. But, because I would like to have the fucking choke cable off. Just to see where that's all sitting. And because that's the other side of it. You can't even tell if it's working or not, right? Unless somebody else has a little trick to that. They're just little pins that go in the sides. Well, it blocks like a jet, I guess, like a layer. And there's your, I think that's one of your thermostat housing coils. They're still good. I think they're pretty expensive too. Oh, I said that, so now I'm going to need a set. Okay. Let me do a little bit more struggling here and we'll get back to you. Alright, I got the carbs almost ready to come out. They're loose. But I find the best way to do it with these is you get under here, kink, and try to loosen the boots, then it'll just eventually slide out nicely. Be careful though, because you don't want to be a goof like me and break a couple of your fins when you do them. That was last year or the year before. But it is what it is. I could bring it over to Jamie and get him to take those back on, but I still got the pieces. But I couldn't be bothered. For what they do, it's a liquid cooled bike, right? It's just busy, pretty much for show. Okay, I'm gonna bring it around. If we can zoom in here. This has to come off. That's your choke. There's your... I don't know why I took that nut off last time. I don't know, this time it just seemed a lot easier. Okay. Enough babbling. You want to see. Alright guys, I always felt like my bike was burning too much fuel and shit. And choke. She's sticking. I don't know if you can see this or not. See, this one goes in. Let it out, moves. This one, no. So it's probably seized or broken. And by the looks of it, I'm going to say broken. But I'm going to shoot a little bit of a PV blaster in there and some faithful tranny fluid. I used the PV blaster first to break up the rust, and the tranny fluid seeps its way in there. Okay, but we did get the carbs out. They look pretty decent. They did a good job cleaning them last year, or the year before, whatever it was. We will tear them down again though. I'm curious. And we can all learn a little bit better, because this came out super easy this time, and I don't understand why I took something apart last time. But anyway, okay, I'll bring you back. I don't know, I think I'm going to end this video. We got the carb out. I'm going to work on the choke. The next video is probably going to be the carburetor. I'll tear that down, probably half I'll leave dirty, and then I'll show you the other side when it's clean. I'm not going to split them because I don't want to sink them. Okay, with that being said, hopefully this video was informative. I know these bikes are getting rare and rarer and rarer. And yeah, if it helped you out, like. If you just enjoyed it, like. Or if you hated it, like it. Anyway, okay, like, share, and subscribe. Scott to Scott in the Struggling Goof Garage.